It's summertime yet again. Today we are here on Stylebyboy's account. Let's see what we have. Let's see what he's missing. Let's see what we can possibly get for him. He has 474 Illyriums. He has 13 powerful Illyriums of various elements. We have 49 Twilight Illyriums. That is a lie. I didn't realize we had so many Twilight Illyriums. Let's see what we are missing on this account. He's got about half of the Nat 5s for water. He has about the same for fire. And he's got most of the tree ones. He's missing a lot of LD4s. He's got one LD5. Missing most of the LD4s, though. Okay, so let's see what we can get for him. Let's get it started. Without further dudes. Oh, you know what? We should also check. Well, we should check the wish list. As we have no internet connection. It's going to be a long video. Ooh, we have to do a video on ant cannons. Also, not water. Tree engineer, water engineer robot? Tree engineer robot. Have not done videos on either of those. So we got to actually do those. Let's see what he's looking for. Fire Wicked Witch. Okay. Two extra attack in physiques. No exclusive. Well, he doesn't have any exclusives anyway. Fire Ripper, 5 extra attack. Nice. Water Warners, Water Twin Blade, Fire Sorcerer. Any new unit will be amazing anyway. Hopefully a lot of 4-star sculpts. Still missing a lot. Let's see what he's got over here. Okay, so we're not primed for any crazy Nat 5s to pop out right away. Eventually it will happen. Eventually, excuse me. Hello, Schizophrenic Gamer, aka Jubi, watching and enjoying your video. I mean, you could keep going with that, aka Bagelmon, aka Jubi Bagel, aka I lost track. I really did. AKA just keep naming random things, and there's probably a 5% chance that I've used that name at some point in the past 10 years. Watching and enjoying your videos for 78,000 years. Yeah, that sometimes it feels like that. Watching your videos from game we cannot call in the name. It's like real life Harry Potter thing. Thank you for your work and amazing videos. It's always a pleasure to watch. Please say hello from me to Malaka. Thank you for the summons. I will see you in the next one. The name that shall not be named. Sounds redundant. Yeah, I always wish that those Malaka videos do better. But they never do. And I think it's the algorithm. I think the algorithm sees that and they're like, oh, it's a curse word. Let's not show this to people. Or people really hate them. But I feel like the people don't like them is not a good enough excuse for why they don't get views. People are polarized on those. They either really like them or they really dislike them. Whatever their normal feelings are, it's elevated for those videos. And generally, when people have strong opinions on something, those videos do well on YouTube. Whether or not it's for or against it, they just do well. That's why we see a lot of political videos blowing up on YouTube. Hooray. So exciting. Really, really glad that happens all the time. Yeah, so it would stand to reason, I suppose, that the Malaka videos would do well, just because people are either saying, "Oh my God, I love this! I was waiting for." Because there's a lot of people that say like, "Oh, I missed this stuff. It's so stupid and so silly and so funny," and then a lot of people commenting like, "Oh, I hate this. This is garbage. Please don't do this anymore." So generally, with a lot of engagement. And a lot of upvotes and downvotes and commenting, either pros or cons, positive or negative. That tends to push the videos out more in the algorithm. But Mercenary Mother, but not great physiques. But I'm sure he'll be happy to have a dupe of that. I suppose it's better than a dupe of something that might not be too useful. That could at least be useful for guild content. Or maybe build a different way. Less tanky, more damage. Probably going to be built the same way, but maybe different gear. Water Ninrat, but not great physiques on that. But we did at least get one. We should get 3. Rates-wise. Okay, another Wicked Witch. I think this is the same physiques as the last one. I think the other one had 2. Oh, 2 as well. So we should get 3 Nat 5s and then 2 to 3 LD 4s. And can't. Ooh, but he's a support, so it's not bad. Like, the physiques don't really matter that much on Ant Cannon. We still have to do the Tree Giant. I did get that started, but I didn't finish. What else did he say? You are an amazing No, I'm not. That's ridiculous. We got to think about what kind of content on the other channel is going to come out. Because I think it's about time we start putting some not random stuff. Because the larger channel is kind of just random stuff right now. Random stuff and like 4 videos, 5 videos a month. But we need to have like multiple videos a week. Hopefully hopefully, well, yeah. Great talk. Great talk. I'm thinking in here. I'm not thinking outside. Yeah. Waiting for some other games to come out. Because I think that's going to be, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a 2-prong situation. So I'm waiting for some other game. Oh, what do we get? Okay. Not high attack power. I saw some people using him, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm missing out on something. And then I watched the results, and I'm like, nope, I'm not really missing out on much. I think some of those Ninrats could be better. But they have the speed lead, which kind of gives them value already. So, yeah. But I'm hoping that starting to do content on like something like focus on one content, one direction for that channel will be a 2-prong thing. Is number one, there's a lot of people that like may not like Element Fission. I get it. It's not for everyone. Not everyone wants to play another turn-based gacha RPG. They're like, okay, I've been doing that for 10 years, so they want something else. And then also a secondary approach is do content on something that's larger and has more mass wide scale appeal, and then also throw in some plugs for Element Fission, some promos for Element Fission, get some of those people watching this channel, watching some of you guys' channels as well, because I know some of you guys have Element Fission channels that you started. So I think that I'm hoping that that's going to be a two-prong attack. I think I might have just mentioned 1 prong, but yeah. It would be nice to not have decreased, like to not have, right now, month over month, every month is decrease subscribers, right? Which, you know, if you do one thing for 10 years and then you're like, I'm not going to do that thing anymore. Obviously, people are going to leave because they were watching for that one thing. Even if I was doing the same thing, because this happened actually before I stopped playing the game that shall not be named. They were leaving as well. But that's not just a me thing. That's like every channel. That's any channel that's been doing stuff like that. Another good example is like Mtashed. That happened to him. Tectone, that happened to him. Like the whole Genshin, after Genshin kind of died down. I mean, Genshin's still doing fine. Don't get me wrong. That game's not dying. But after the crazy hype where everyone was on the bandwagon, you know, they stopped doing it. They got interested in other stuff, or their viewers got interested in other stuff, and they were just losing thousands and thousands and thousands. They were losing much more than I was losing. So It's just, it happens. It's part of YouTube. It's the ebb and flow. So, such is life. With things like that, with things that are like more trend based. Although some of these games are kind of long trends though. Like, for example, if you do healthcare videos or makeup tutorials or like cooking or things like that, where they don't really go out of style unless it's like some specific really niche thing that like might be a smaller trend. But like generally those as long as you make good videos, those don't really go down. Those don't lose subscribers. But I'm just talking, guys. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just ramble on as usual. But yeah, I mean, we stopped playing the game that shall not be named, like 10 months ago? So, about time to like have an actual direction with the channel instead of not. That'd be lovely. So, but I'm not too worried. Like, I think if people were not expecting it, I think a lot of people don't understand like how the gaming YouTube scene works. So they're like, "Oh, he's losing subscribers. Oh my god!" Like that was gonna happen no matter what. Stick with it, gonna lose subscribers. Don't stick with it, gonna lose subscribers. There's a certain peak, and then after the peak, yeah. So I'm not really too worried, but we do have to actually have a direction, and I'm really excited to hopefully be able to promote Element Fission to a lot of other people. So, 5 extra attack on that tree bookworm, because I think this is such an underrated game. I think that, I mean, I know the developers are trying to listen to feedback and trying to make something amazing because they have this vision of like what they want to do with the game. And I think that their head's in the right spot. So I'm hoping that it winds up being everything that they want it to be. And hopefully I can play my part in trying to make it. Oh, this is new. This is not one of the ones they were looking for. Water Warners, Water Twin Blade, Fire Sorcerer. It is new though. It is new, so I think that's great. That's a win, man. That's a win. I would say we get like a 40% chance to get something new anytime we get a Nat 5. So, and then like a 70%. I'm just ballparking. 40% chance to get a new Nat 5 if it's a Nat 5. And then 70% chance, maybe 75 on the LD4s. And an almost 100% chance to get, if we get an LD5, for it to be new. Watch, it's the same one. Dark Dr. Evil. My spirit animal. I do think it's interesting. So I think that where the industry is going, where mobile games are going, mobile gacha games, is away from gacha, actually. I think that the big games that are going to come out in the next couple of years are not going to be gacha games. They're going to be gacha games. They're still going to be like the same player base as the gacha games, but it's going to be a lot of things that are similar to Grand Theft Auto, but like anime inspired. I have a feeling that that's what that's going to be. So that should be interesting how things evolve, I guess. But you're still going to have YouTubers doing the same things. Clickbaiting everything. Can't play the game until you watch this video. Watch till the end and like and subscribe and comment about how amazing this video was. And you can't. Your head will fall off if you don't watch it. That sounds like something YouTubers do. I gotta start saying that. Guys, make sure you watch till the end, otherwise your head will fall off. It's a good strategy. This is good. This is going to work. I can't see any way that this could possibly backfire. I should just mess with people 100% of the time. I like to... Here's my problem, I think, is that I like to try out things and see how they work. So I'm like, let's do a funny joke video. Okay, that didn't work. Let's do a serious video. Okay, that didn't work. Let's do a long video. Let's do a short video. I'm like, okay. And that's not great. Like, you really should stick to one type of video, one type of content, get into a rhythm. So, I know all this. I know better, but you know. I wonder how many videos, I'm actually curious how many videos I put out on that channel in the past year. I am curious. I suppose I could figure it out now. Let's see. 30. Okay. Oh, dupe. Yep. I don't know if he wants to do Catalyst though. Oh wow, really not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35. I've done 35 videos on that channel in the past year. No wonder things are not looking so hot. 35 videos in 1 year. I used to do 35 videos in 3 weeks. That's not an exaggeration. I used to do 35 videos in 3 weeks. Now, it took me 10 months to do 35 videos. That is the issue. That is the issue. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Just takes time. And then you gotta remind the algorithm. Well, not remind the algorithm. I don't want to remind the algorithm anything. You gotta train the algorithm. Like, okay, this is the new content, and algorithm's like, but instead of that, like, no. Yeah. I think it's, you know, kind of like life, to be honest. I'm gonna get deep with you. That's not a pickup. That's not a pickup. It's not supposed to sound like that, guys. Oh no, I'm canceled again. I'm canceled again. No, what was I gonna say? Oh, I think that's also kind of like life, because I have noticed something is the most successful that you can be is just taking steps in the same direction. If you take a step, a 6-inch step in one direction, and then you turn, and then you go another 6 inches, and then you turn again, and then you go another 6 inches, and you turn again, you go another 6 inches. You know where you are? The same place you started. You didn't go anywhere, because you keep changing your direction, you keep changing your mind, so you're not going to go anywhere. If you go 3 inches every step, but you keep stepping in the same direction, those 4 steps will take you a foot. No one wants to only travel a foot in life, but you know, you multiply that. It's all about like finding a direction you want to go and continuing to go in that direction and not deviating from the path and changing your mind. And I'm just I always do this. What else is new? This is nothing new. All right, let's do let's do these, and then let's finish off with the should we finish off with the Twilights? Let's finish off with the Twilights. Okay. Good idea. Let's take a look at the pity right now. Oh, we got another one. So we're at 4 Nat 5s already. And we know what the pity is right now, because we just pulled a Nat 5. So I think we're okay on the number. And we will go from there. But I think there's a lot of opportunities. You just gotta, you know, keep taking steps in one direction. And as far as YouTube is concerned, like I have a 1.5 million channels, but as far as YouTube is concerned, just having that taking steps in the same direction for each channel and not changing path. I think that's one of the people that one of the things people don't realize about like why I was so successful over the course of that time is over the course of like a decade is every day I woke up and made a Summoner's War video. Oh, I can't say the name of the game. Every day I woke up and I made videos on the same game. Every day. And after a while, it's like, okay, this is the guy that you watch for this thing. And then now I'm just doing whatever. So, well, no, now this channel is Element Fission. And we kind of proved a lot of the haters wrong. They're like, oh, he's gonna be gone within a week. He's gonna be gone within 2 weeks. Mark my word. I'm gonna go find those comments. I'm gonna comment on. I'm gonna be like, this comment aged well. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. So we already know what's happening here, and many of the other channels. But yeah, just gotta make some content, man. All right. 49 Twilight Deliriums. Let's see. And I'm excited to see what kind of stuff is gonna... Oh, wait a second. Ooh, Dark Archon. All right. Less HP. You kind of want him to be kind of tanky, though. So I wouldn't mind if this was less attack power and more HP. But, you know, he's supposed to be a bruiser. What? Are these not? Are these not? I didn't know these were Twilight, powerful Twilights. Okay. So we already got two LD4s. Dark Spider. I still don't have a Dark Spider. Light Pumpkin Freak. Not great physiques, though. Light Pumpkin... Another not great physiques. Oh, Geroleon, but not great physiques. Man, we're getting just... These are good units, but the physiques are kind of rough. This one, at least better. It's a defense scaling unit, so... A little extra defense, at least it's not negative defense. Okay, a little bit better clockwork. Spider. I don't mind the spider having whatever physiques it wants. Bouncing Joker, I would rather that be a glass cannon. Dark Spider. I wonder the next balance patch what they're going to wind up doing. Dark Geroleon, at least he's got some extra attack. Underrated unit. I thought that was going to be a kind of a dud, but I wound up actually... I feel like that's a decent unit. I enjoy using it. It's nice to take into the revive comps. I feel like that's kind of a... Like, if you're doing PvP, if you're kind of focused on PvP, you should have that in your toolkit somewhere. Popo Rider, but -4 attack. Sad. The Dark Game Cannon is good, though. Let's see what the... Okay, 18. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. That's what happens when it's 18. All right, Dark Wisp Catcher, but it's something they already have, so I think there was 2 LD dupes. Extra attack on the Pumpkin Freak. Not bad. So it's looking like it's probably going... I'm going to say it's probably going to be 4 LD4s. which is not bad. Hopefully they're happy with whatever we wind up pulling from the rest of them. Extra attack on this Pumpkin Freak. Negative attack. Okay. Not so great. There's so many Pumpkin Freaks. Can we not get only these units? That would be lovely. Dome Fighter. Less defense, though. The RNG be RNGing. $16 left. Oh, can we not get, like, the time gate is real, man. Jeez. Okay, different stuff, different stuff. Dark Pumpkin Freak now. All right. Here we go. If it's not one element, it's the other. Well, I suppose that's kind of a very obvious statement. We're doing Twilights. If it's not one element, it's the other. It sure is. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Dark Tyrolean, another one with, okay. I don't have anything crazy going on with the Twilights, though. Popo Rider, at least it's not negative attack. Dark Spider again. Come on, man. One more LD4. Oh, here we go. Now we're at 24. +7 attack on the Tyrolean. Now we're at 30. 1 in 3 chance. Here we go. Something good. Come on. Dark Archon. Get out of here, game. Oh my god. Only dupes. Only dupes. Extra attack on that Joker. They just wanted to get... I mean, I can't complain about the amount of new stuff. We got definitely more LD4s than we were expecting. However, yeah. However, it's not quite the units we were hoping for. So... I thought we got... I must not be paying attention very well. Because I thought we got one more. But apparently not. Yep. There we go. I could have sworn we got... Oh my goodness. I'm going crazy, guys. I'm going crazy. Alright, anyway. That's it for this one. I'm going to unlock these. Stick them in storage. Not bad rates, but you know, not bad RNG, but would have been nice to get some more that they didn't have instead of just things that they already had. So anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys getting some good summons on your own accounts. I will see you as always in the next one.